When we talk about the wrist, we're talking about this part of your body, okay? I want you to try and experiment with me. You're going to bend your wrist as far this way as you can, okay? And then keeping that bend, I want you to try wiggling your fingers. Wiggle them just as fast as you can, okay? Now we're going to bend the wrist the other way and wiggle your fingers. You'll notice that this second way is much easier. Your fingers are moved using ligaments and tendons that connect to muscles back here in your forearm, okay? All of those go through this tunnel called a carpal tunnel that goes right through the wrist. When we go like this, it pinches that tunnel and makes it harder for those things to move. You can feel all this tension in there when you try to do it this way. When we move this way, those things move easily. So when we're at the piano, we want your wrist to look like this, or if it's got to be bent, bend it this way. Like this, not this. Okay? Because it will help you to move more easily, and you'll be able to play things more easily. The other thing, if you drop your arm to your side and just let your hand relax, and then bring it up so you can examine it. This is what your fingers look like. Nobody sits there relaxed like this, right? This is not a relaxed hand. This is. That's what we want your hand to look like when you're playing the piano. Sometimes beginning students come and they straighten out those fingers and they studiously try to put one on each one, and they're flat like this. They play with the whole finger. Let your fingers be relaxed. That's the shape that your hand wants to be in. Let it be in that shape. So relaxed fingers are great. When you do that, the part of your finger that touches the keys is just this part right here. We call it the pad of the finger. That's the part that will come in contact with the keys. Not the whole finger, just the pad. Now notice that these four fingers move this way, but number one finger, your thumb, moves differently. It moves the other way. When we're playing with the thumb, when the thumb is touching the keys, it's this top corner. Not the whole thumb, not the whole side of the thumb, but this top corner. Watch out for thumbs and pinkies when you're playing. Your thumb should play with that corner, and your pinky should play with the pad of the finger. Beginning students have a tendency to try to karate chop on number 5. Don't let it do that. Turn your wrist this way and let that finger be relaxed so that you can play with the pad. And then thumbs have a tendency to go like this too and play with the whole thumb. Relax it and just play with that corner. That's the basics. Those are the things you want to think about, especially as you learn pieces. After you've got the notes, then it's a good time to think about, how am I playing? Is my hand shaped right? Am I sitting in a relaxed, comfortable place where I can move? Am I on my sit bones? Those things. Until next time, happy practicing.